Hi, Leos. What's up? Sandra from ForYourChi.com. Here today to do your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for February 2022. Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to do houses 1 through 6 here on YouTube. Houses 7 through 12 will be contained in the extended reading. That is on Patreon. You'll find that in the description box below if you want to follow me there. I cannot wipe the smirk off my face because of the 7th house that I just pulled for you guys that will be contained in the extended. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek at the 7th house, and then of course we're going to look at your tarot cards of the signs that are around you. But I was so intrigued with what I saw in the tarot and oracle in the 7th house that I went to the romance deck and pulled some more cards, and I'm going to have to stop talking now because my grin is starting to cramp my face. Okay, but regardless, we start off February with a bang. You pulled the death card. What is ending for you at the beginning of February? Out with the old, in with the new. That's what this card says. Either something has ended for you, or you have ended something, or you feel like a period of your life is over. Like that chapter is over, and you are turning the page into a new book and a new chapter. What is the advice card? The Horse King that talks about assistance and control. I feel like this is you guys actually taking control of this situation where something has been out of control previously. You have said enough is enough here, which is a very good thing. Let's look at your finances. Okay, fertility. This is a good message. In your house of money and stuff, the universe is ripe and fertile. The ground is fertile to receive that which you are planting. Therefore, it is important to only keep your words positive this month about your money, about your finances, about your spending. It is going to be important to do your positive affirmations about money this month. What is the advice card? The Chess Queen, trust, which is trusting the universe, and strategizing, creating a plan for wealth. I feel like this is. So for some of you, this is going to be going the extra mile and putting aside meditation time every day to do visualizations, because this manifestation energy is going to be so strong within you. The force is strong with this Leo this month, for manifesting money, for sure. So you're going to want to harness that and utilize it to the best of your ability. The 3rd house, brother or sister, throat chakra. Your brother or sister needs to speak his or her mind this month. Now, for some of you, this is actually going to be a conversation that you need to have with your brother or sister where you're both openly speaking your minds to each other, and you're listening to each other to hear exactly the words that are coming out of their mouth, and they're hearing the words that are coming out of your mouth. This is going to be an exchange of honesty here. And maybe you haven't had this conversation or you've been avoiding it, but finally it's time. For others of you, this is going to be just about your brother or sister speaking their truth because they haven't done it in so long. They've been sweeping the shit under the rug. Now, what is the advice card? The High Lord of Gratitude and Services, which means selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So this is taking action, but I feel more so that this is setting aside the ego, whether it's yours or your brother or sister, both of you, if this is a candid conversation, or your brother or sister setting aside their ego in order to have this conversation and take this action, okay? What do we have in the 4th house? Your 4th house, house of home, crown chakra. You are receiving messages that are coming in the form of thoughts that are dropped into your mind. These messages are coming from the higher power. It's going to be important to listen and pay attention to the information that they're giving you, because many times it's an action step that you need to take. The Queen of Light here to talk about illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. The information that's coming to you is going to elevate your vibration. This is a good message. For some of you, this is actually going to be telling you to reach out to a person that you haven't talked to in quite some time. And this actually could relate to your 7th house message. I'm just putting it out there for those of you that this resonates. Whoever this person is that you need to speak with, that you haven't talked to in quite some time, they have a message for you, or vice versa, or it's a mutual exchange of information that will leave you feeling in a much better place than you were before you had this conversation. Okay? So pay attention to those messages that you're getting and follow the information. What do we have here, Leo? The 5th house, your dating life, for those of you single Leos. For those of you coupled Leos that are seriously coupled, and I mean serious marriage, or you've been with this person for many, many years. Because we all know what your love reading said for 2022. But I digress. The alpha male has appeared in your 5th house of dating and social life. Now, for some of you, this could just be a friend that you haven't seen in quite some time. For others of you, this could actually be a new person showing up on the dating scene. Now, alpha male does not necessarily mean man, because alphas can be female as well. I've been called an alpha at times. Go figure. The Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. So, it is quite possible that instead of this alpha actually being a male, this alpha is actually a female genitalia, okay? But regardless of being a female, she is the boss. She calls the shots, okay? She makes the money, or she spends the money if she makes and spends it. Pay attention to who shows up on the dating scene or who in the social circle in your 5th house here this month, because this is going to be interesting. Not a boring month here for the social circle dating scene. Your 6th house, work and health. You have hope that things are going to get better and that things are going to turn around. Very interesting. We pulled the Sacred Union, number 27 in this deck. Partnership and romance. Now, for some of you, this could mean that you're going to meet someone at work or at your job. For others of you, I feel like this is a special, specific meaning that you are partnering with yourself, your own physical body, in making an agreement to treat yourself better, to treat your body better, to go back to better diet, more exercise, sometimes both, working on your self-esteem, working on your feelings, working on your emotions, and getting down to the core of who the Leo truly is and who he or she truly came here to be. Because in that union, that divine soul, that divine contract, that is where the Leo is getting his or her wishes fulfilled. Because that is the energy that you will be grounded in for the rest of this lifetime, that will continue to deliver that which you're asking. And that could even be relationship, Leo. That could be a new future, a new house, whatever you want. because you have the confidence that exudes that will manifest that. But if you don't have the confidence, that's what needs to be worked on, Leo. That's a major big message for Leo. Now, let me say this before I go into your tarot cards of who showed up, what signs showed up for your house of relationships. It is quite possible that the Leo is going to meet someone new. Or, I'll give you this next tidbit, or there is a reconciliation from someone from the past. There, I said it. All right, let's look at your tarot cards. Who's around the Leo? The Lovers. Now, the Lovers could mean a Gemini. Traditionally, it does mean Gemini. However, since you pulled the Lovers, and I was asking for your 7th house of who's around you, this could be someone big. And especially with the romance deck that I pulled. You also pulled Swords and Cups. Interestingly enough, it was the 6 of Cups, which in traditional tarot is the nostalgia. That is the old lover. But Cups signs, nonetheless, are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. You also pulled the King of Swords here. And Swords are the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Many blessings to you, Leos. If you want to follow me to see what your 7th through 12th houses say, we're going to look at your relationship. We're going to look at your sex life, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income. We're going to look at your school and your travel. We're going to look at your career and your mother. We're going to look at your children or your best friend. And we're going to look at the future, which happens 3 months from now, approximately May. I'll see you there if it calls to you. If not, I'll see you next time. Many blessings to everyone.